This shows the belief that those speculators, that the companies believe it's very possible that voters end up repealing the Climate Commitment Act in November, and the carbon credits that have been purchased won't be worth a damn thing. This segment is brought to you by Eastside Weight Loss Clinic. I'm down 37 pounds on the program, and I lost most of that weight in just 2 months. There's no prepackaged meals, no counting calories, no drugs or injections. Schedule your free 15-minute consultation today at eastsideweightlossclinic.com. So our friend Todd Myers, who keeps us up to date on all of these things and this complicated carbon auction trading system that only he can explain, he tweeted out yesterday, wow, Washington's CO2 allowance auction results show a massive decrease in the price, just above the minimum bid and half of the average price last year. It is clear that bidders think Initiative 2117, which would repeal the CO2 tax, is going to pass in November. And so I looked at that and I got in touch with Todd. I said, Todd, you need to explain that to me like I'm 5. Why do lower auction prices for carbon credits indicate to you that the bidders, the companies that have to buy those credits, believe that it'll be repealed? And here's how he explained it to me. So the bottom line is, if you're a polluter and you are under law required to buy these credits, you have to collect them basically. You got to collect the credits and then you turn them in next year. So the credits they're buying at these auctions now don't have to be turned in until next year. But what the low price at the auction says is they're like, okay, we have to buy these, but what if it's repealed in November and then we bought them for nothing? Because if they've got this basket of carbon credits they purchased and this gets repealed, they don't get their money back for those carbon credits. They just have to eat the cost. So they want to buy them for as cheap as possible. They know it's possible they might have to turn them in, but just in case voters repeal the thing, they don't want these carbon credits that cost them a ton of money that they just have to write off. So what that shows, and then you have what he describes as speculators. So businesses that have to buy these carbon credits by law are limited in how much they can buy. So what you have are speculators who come in who aren't required to buy them by law, but they buy them anyway, they scoop them up. And then when you've got like BP that's like, man, we need more carbon credits. Well, I'll have to go to one of these people who scalped them and I'll have to buy it for some crazy amount of money. So you've got these speculators who come in and they buy up the credits and then they sell them down the road for more money to BP or whoever it was. Well, during this auction, the speculators weren't buying any carbon credits. Why? Because they're worried that they won't have anyone to sell them to. Because they're hedging their bets. This shows the belief that those speculators, that the companies believe it's very possible that voters end up repealing the Climate Commitment Act in November, and the carbon credits that have been purchased won't be worth a damn thing.